Okay, so February 11th, 2020, getting ready to get back on this sandrail. Rescued it last year, had trees growing all up through the frame, and it's just a mess. It had been sitting for the last 10-15 years out in the field. If you click on my other videos, there's one that has this sandrail, another one, and a bay window Westie bust that I picked up from the same location last summer. Anyhow, we got it painted and stuff in the fall. Had to do some work here to the top. Any adult person pretty much could not fit in there, so we had to reconfigure the top section of the frame and then got it all repainted. So this is where we're starting, and we're gonna go through the whole thing and get it knocked out hopefully here in the next couple of weeks and get it up for sale. So this is what we're starting with. Sprayed the beam and the drums and rotors and stuff the other day. The motor we got to go through is right there in the plastic. All the chrome tins and such laid out over here. The transmission, just put a fresh coat of paint on it the other day, getting ready to reseal it and get it all back together. So this is where we're starting from, and we'll keep updating the video as we get into it. All right. Okay, so February 18th, this is what we've been able to get done here lately. Got the front suspension all put together. You can see what wheels and tires we're gonna be running. Got everything all cleaned and simply started there. And then started on transmission, but didn't have enough gaskets to finish the job since the new Impy stuff. Their paper gaskets are half the thickness at best of any other kit, so that's where we're at. And then got this motor on the stand, was running good, and then seized, fresh top end on it. Something went wrong on the bottom end. We're gonna pull it apart, find out what went wrong there, but I've already got another case and stuff cleaned up, ready to go. We'll put together another bottom end and use that fresh top end on it. And yeah, there's the rear wheels and tires we're gonna be running. So see what we're able to get done today and update the video after that. Okay, so that motor turned out to be complete garbage on the bottom end. The center main was spread. So pretty much just scrapped all that, scrapped the case. This is a real low mileage, less than 40,000 mile case that I have as a backup. Short block, everything's real nice. Everything, all the bearings, lifters, everything, real nice shape. So it's gonna clean everything, reseal it, and save the top end off that other motor that had the bad center main. And we're gonna get this put together. Okay, February 21st, this is where we're at. Starting out the day here. Got the transmission all put back together, resealed, new axle bearings, all that kind of good stuff, new disc brake kit. Everything done there. Got the far superior Brazilian kit for the gaskets. Thickness on those is exactly what it should be, versus the Impy gasket set, which was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, and then here's the motor. Got it all put back together, basically stock with 88mm pistons in it. So it's now 1679 cc. So the plan for today is to get both of those in there, and got all the bushings and new plates and everything laid out. So I'm gonna get to it and bring it back once we get that done. Okay, so end of the day, it's a Friday night, so I'm able to get it all put together like we wanted. It's looking real good. Definitely gonna be one nice little sandrail for someone. Got the hiccups going here. Went ahead and threw on the lights real quick. Seats in there. Make sure where the steering wheel is gonna go. But definitely starting to look like something now. And use the LEDs for the turn signals. But yeah, this is where we got today. Hopefully by next weekend, this thing will be done and get it up for sale. Okay, so February 29th, here's where we're at. The exhaust on. It's just been lots of fabrication, having to fabricate all the clutch tubes, throttle cable tubes, get the shift rod all set up, everything like that, all the time consuming things. Put down some fresh HydroTurf, clean the floor up a lot, but yeah, it's getting there. Not quite as far along as I'd like, but that's how it seems to go, especially when you got to fabricate so much stuff. Went ahead and ran the wires under, try to keep it clean. Got all the billet mirrors and everything on now. So that's where we're at. Hopefully it won't be maybe a week more and have this thing all dialed in. Already picked up the new plexi for the windshield and just waiting on some switches and stuff, start getting the electrical box all taken care of and things like that. So, all right, I'll update it again. Hopefully it'll be wired up and running on the next one. All right, so it's March 12th today and still working on this. Although been doing everything but work on this, it seems like, here lately. So here's where it's at. It's just about finished. Started running the wiring already. Just trying to keep it clean. Got it run under the turf. Gonna bring it down the side of the frame here. But yeah, already got all the wiring run back here. All the way across, got it all protected in the loom. Then soldering all the joints and heat shrink tubing where we have to do those. Got the switch box mounted up. So mount the fuse box on this side and then the flasher relay will get mounted over here. But we got the seats in, belts, pretty much everything else. Steering wheel, had to swap it out for a different one and ended up having to shorten the steering shaft from the way it used to be. But real close. Basically just have to finish the wiring from here to the switch box, put oil in the motor, the electronic ignition, fluid in the tranny, some gas in the tank, and fire it up and take it for a ride. So this is where it's at, and next time I update it, it should be running. So, March 18th, it is finally all done, ready to go. Run it around a little bit today. Just kind of run it through the grass a little bit, up and down the hill. Some loops around this parking lot here. But yeah, it's a blast. Turned out really, really well. Runs super good. Run it down the street, nice and smooth, good power. Real sharp little sandrail. You can see a little bit of mud and stuff from going up there and just fooling around for a second. Switch box real clean. Just got power, fuel pump, and then all the lights, and then turn signals one way, then the other way. Just clean, simple. Windshield turned out real nice. It's a type of acrylic but it's a safety type if it goes to break, so it doesn't just chunk out. Yeah, so very happy with it, and whoever buys this will be very happy with it as well. It's 1,000,000 miles from where it started, and it's ready for a new home. I'll go ahead and fire it up real quick just to finish the video. So, fuel pump. Strong motor. Basically stock. It has 88mm piston cylinders, so 1679cc progressive Weber. Runs real good. So, there you have it. Another one done and on to the next.